Good Tuesday evening, Southeast Texas. Well, today's allergy report is improved compared to yesterday, but still we have very high levels of tree pollen due to oak tree pollen over the area. But again, it's certainly an improvement from yesterday. Very warm, humid, windy weather conditions expected Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday night, a cold front will come through and that will knock temperatures down into the 40s and 50s for lows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with highs in the 60s and 70s before we warm up early next week. 20% coverage coming up on Thursday. Don't be confused. That goes up to a 70% coverage Thursday night. Okay, and some of those storms could be severe. A lot of wind energy in the atmosphere. We're going to have windy weather conditions, so there's strong winds and also rotational energy in the atmosphere. So the best chance of severe weather will be up towards the lakes area with an enhanced risk and then a slight risk here in the triangle. So hopefully we don't get anything. That's certainly on the table. There's no guarantee we're going to see severe weather, but the parameters that we model and that we look at that do bring severe weather are pretty favorable. Let's just say that. So I think that there is going to be the potential with a line of thunderstorms to produce wind damage. And if we can get any what we call discrete cells or cells that are by themselves out ahead of the line, then those could be rotators. And then we got other problems. So after that, though, it looks like a beautiful Friday, Saturday, and Sunday across Southeast Texas. The weather maker is up into the Pacific Northwest, where it continues to bring disturbances on into the western U.S. Lots of snow out there, cold temperatures, but that will sneak on down to the south, cut off into upper level low pressure, head into the Lone Star State coming up Thursday morning, and then move up into the Red River coming up Thursday night. Again, lots of rotational energy in the atmosphere. Storms, if they're strong enough and tall enough, will want to rotate. And also, the winds just above the surface at around 5,000 feet are going to be blowing at 40 to 50 miles per hour. That can be brought down to the ground. You got wind damage. So something to watch coming up Thursday evening in Southeast Texas. Forecast tonight looks like cloudy skies across the area. Lows may only get into the mid to upper 60s lakes and into the upper 60s to near 70 in the triangle. Maybe an isolated sprinkle coming up tomorrow as high temperatures reach the upper 70s to lower 80s. Going to be a windy day tomorrow, and on the Gulf of Mexico, you can see some wind gusts to 20 knots. Otherwise, slightly choppy seas around 2 to 3 feet are expected. Water temperature all the way back up to 69 degrees. High tide tomorrow at Sabine Pass, only 1 at 2:31 p.m. Our forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, breezy, and warmer. Mid-60s lakes, upper 60s to near 70 in the triangle. Then for tomorrow, looking at partly sunny skies during the afternoon. Maybe an isolated shower. Highs will be in the lower 80s. Winds could gust 25 miles an hour, and they could gust closer to 35, maybe 40 miles an hour on Thursday, not because of severe weather, just because of the pressure gradient. In other words, just the ambient winds across the area. So Thursday, we're only going with a 20% coverage for Thursday. Thursday night, yeah, we'll see this after the sunset. So that's Thursday night. Here comes the line coming on in. Look at the winds gusting 30 to 40 miles an hour. Hopefully that's all we get. Behind that front on Thursday, looks like chilly mornings coming up Friday through the weekend. Lows could be down into the low to mid 40s. The low to mid 40s across the area. So you're going to have to dig those jackets out. Then you can put them away because we start warming up on Monday and Tuesday. Then you have to get the jackets out again. By late next week, we may have another cold front to contend with. So it's just back and forth. It's just the way it rolls here. Download our app. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.